Hello miraculous bugs and kitties, ladies and gentlemen, and how are you doing this lovely day? I'm in a shed, and I'm gonna record a drawing video for you today. Also, the phone is upside down that I'm recording on, so if you see me looking here, I'm looking at how gorgeous I am. If I'm looking there, hey, that's you. You're pretty gorgeous too. This right here, my Ohu collection. It's time to pick my markers, and I'm gonna make solid eye contact with you. Shake them up. And I first choose this color, which is CG2, which is like the grayest and most boring of colors. So there's that. Now I've got a gray tone, and I don't want to be the cliche YouTuber who is like, oh, I don't like the three colors, this is so out of my comfort zone. But I never use gray tones because they're boring and not bright and beautiful like me. So hopefully get like a pretty pink because that's how I'm feeling today. But 104 is this kind of neutrally yellow skin tone. It's not really a skin tone, but I could certainly use it for one. Oh geez, these are boring colors. Like I'm thinking zombie apocalypse. Zombie apocalypses bore me. Okay. That marker came out with enthusiasm. Yes, it is gay. And it, oh my gosh. CG6. So I have light gray, dark gray, and tan. I was actually considering doing a graphite only drawing because I've been loving those lately, and I can get all sorts of things. I can get amazing tree textures using B pencils, and I can get super detailed stuff using H pencils, and I've been studying pencils, and they're so cool. But during all the moving, the reason I was doing that was because all I had was a set of pencils. And so being in a house and getting, for one, Ohu markers for Christmas and getting access to my Prisma pencils and getting paints for Christmas, I'm just so happy about colors that I was like, no, we're gonna do something bright and fun. And I get gray, tan, and gray. I'm looking at myself again. Now I'm looking at you, because you, gosh darn it, you are stunning. Let's swatch the colors. Don't ignore the fact that I've already swatched CG6, okay? It's a dark color. It's boring. This is lame. I'm sad. I don't know if colors are like, yeah, typical YouTuber complaining about the colors they get. I know. But can you blame me? Are these colors not bland and boring? Like, not just this. Like, this is anything of silver and gold, which makes you think of the Silver and Gold song from hecking Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I'm not gonna draw a Christmas tree in black and gold. Okay. Anyway, let's just start sketching. I want to draw a character, so we're gonna get a character inspired by these ideas. Typically, I lately have just been listening to music to get any sort of inspiration, and I'm not going to allow myself any music while recording this video, so the only thing I can think of has to be inspired by strictly these things. What if we had someone, let's say we had, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna draw the most basic person ever and throw some colors at them and see how that works out. I draw people different than other YouTubers, you might notice, but I do draw them pretty okay in my opinion. So not to mention I'm under pressure right now because you can see me, so I promise I do a bazillion times better when I'm not being watched. Also when the paper is not frigid, but you know, that's just a personal preference, that the paper not be making my hands shiver while I draw. That's just a thing. Maybe let's go with bangs and like some short hair. So I'm thinking kinda, let's try that for now and just let's block in some color. I guess I can say that's okay. Can we maybe use some, again, because I have been watching so much of Drawing with Waffles, I'm tempted to see if I can add any blush tones. Uh, that's not horrible. Could we maybe make it sparkly? That isn't horrendous to look at. Okay, let's try to go farther into it, maybe give her a pose. She looks a bit shy up here, but I'm thinking maybe a boisterous, proud look maybe now. Just I'm gonna be looking down at you. Yeah, sharper nose. A relaxed but definitely dismissive gaze. Otherwise, I gave myself much harder than a task much harder than necessary by making her look at a 3/4 angle, but I hope it'll be worth it. Maybe let's make it like a separate top. I'm definitely feeling this with the color scheme. Like I could definitely see the sassy girl, kind of a New Year's style, which kind of fits because it's still January. New Year's is still a thing. I love how I'm doing all this with my hands so you could see my emotions. I'm definitely thinking that I could give her like dark hair. I want to give the image a background, but maybe I won't, because like, oops, because that will be a little hard to do. This isn't quite the goldest of colors, but I don't have access to green to make it more gold. So we're gonna pretend it is the goldest color we have. Maybe instead of plain lips, let's give her the gold on her lips, just for some more interest there. And I think I'm just gonna use the other half of this paper for a final drawing, because it would break my heart and soul to use a whole other piece of paper when I'm a 17-year-old in high school, and this is really good paper. It always works for me, this specific pad. Literally all my other sketch pads have like art that I consider bad in it, but this one, I haven't made a single drawing that I'm like, yeah, that's a bad drawing. I'm just like, wow, these are good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this over, and I know typically with character design we take longer and we come up with a personality for them, but I am definitely thinking, yeah, this is where I want to go with it. Maybe I can give her some light freckling on the shoulders. No, I'm actually not a fan of that. Maybe just blur that out. Okay, I don't like the shoulder freckles. I didn't know I wouldn't like it. What about... No, we're just not going to do the freckles. The freckles are a bad idea. But I want this to be a shiny image because, geez, I've got colors to make it shine, and that's all I can really do with these colors. So, let's get started.
When you feel like you're nothing, but you wanna be something, yeah. Well, all you really need is hope. I just want you to trust me if you wanna be something.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go. Yeah, when you're feeling down and you're out, like you got nothing but doubt, you're alone in the crowd, just trying to figure it out. All that is cloud and this money got you feeling left out. Listen up to me now, every word that's out of my mouth. Wake up, it's me. You're gonna follow your dreams, or are you just gonna be another cog in the scene? You feel the hope in this beat, yeah, the hope that you need to proceed and be exactly what you want it to be. I feel right and I'm proud, hype and I'm loud. I'ma shout all about how I feel in the now. Ain't nobody ever gonna try to change me till I'm dead, pushing up daisies. I'm alone in the crowd, I won't feel down. I got hope right now, and I know I'll be found. I don't really care just what all other haters gotta say. I know everything I do is gonna make them fade away, yeah.
And when you feel like you're nothing, but you wanna be something, yeah. Well, all you really need is hope. I just want you to trust me if you wanna be something, yeah.
Yeah.
Then all you really need is hope.
Take a look in the mirror. Are you seeing some fear? You hear the voice in your ear? Can you start to see clear? Are the bad thoughts near? Or can you be where your feet are, yeah, when you stand right here and say no? I'm never gonna give up, I'm never gonna slow. The one that doesn't give up never loses to a foe. The one that could show to myself I could go all the way to the top, can't stop me. I'm a soldier, always closer till it's over. Older, but I'm bolder, moving forward, motor, never slower. Good to know ya, don't go make me drop my shoulder. You need to believe you can achieve everything that you dream. Everything that you need is in the air that you breathe. It's in the mind that you feed, it's in the time that you bleed. Every second of life is another blessing to me.
And when you feel like you're nothing, but you wanna be something, yeah, well, all you really need is hope. I just want you to trust me if you wanna be something.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, it's what you need when you're down, need when you're out. It's what you need when you're sad and when you feel left out. You feel an energy drought and then creeps out, but with a little bit of hope you can figure it out. Keep your head high even when you're down inside. Through the pain you fight and through the painful nights you keep striving, keep trying, keep driving, rising, keep thriving, surviving. Nothing's in your way but yourself. Don't need nobody's help. You can make it through this hell. Take it one step at a time, one step as you climb. If you fail you'll be fine. Get back up to the grind and never lose sight of your mission. Be driven. This life is a prison if you don't have vision.
This is my finished drawing. She's kind of Cleopatra inspired, but really she's just these three colors inspired. So as you can see, we went immediately from I have these three colors to, okay, I want a New Year's dress, and I think of black hair when I see this. So I was like, okay, maybe some like dark Asian, like an Asian hairstyle, you know what I'm saying here? And then I went, okay, well the gold could be the focus because it's the only actual color, so let's make it a dress and the eyes, and eventually it turned into the lips too. And I knew I would want to go kind of extreme with the shading because I have a bunch of grayish tones. So here we went from concept to developing to a finished artwork, and I think she's gorgeous actually. And I thought of this name while drawing her. Her name is Ella, and I actually love her. I'm glad I was forced to step out of my comfort zone. I know I sound like every other artist out there, but I'm so glad I was forced to step out of my comfort zone and draw with colors I wouldn't normally draw with, because I think I would literally come up with something like this. Because, well, I do like to draw in grayscale and have a pop of color. This shade of gold or tan is such a neutral shade that I would probably never consider it. So yeah, here we go. One last look. Here's the finished, and have a lovely day. Good night. Or good day. I don't know what to say.